Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí iléeṣẹ́ wa. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ọdún bí ṣàlàáfíà la bá yín. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá nation ló lè ṣe o. Àwọn kan máa ní pé Yorùbá nation yìí ṣá làwọn arábí ń pariwo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Nítorí pé kò síbòmíì tá fẹ́ lọ, kò sọ́nà mìíràn àyàfi Yorùbá nation yìí náà ni. Ní báyìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, nǹkan tó ń dún lábẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí, nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí, apá Ọlọ́run nìkan ló máa ka. Kọ́lọ́run ya gbà wá ni o. Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà, àwọn èèyàn ti bínú tán o. Àwọn èèyàn ti ń pariwo pé báyìí bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, pé àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ti gbáradì tán fún àwọn olóṣèlú yìí. Ṣebí wọn fẹ́ gbọ́n ni kọ́ máa wọ̀rì, kọ́ máa ra mọ́tò ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́, àwọn mọ́tò bọ̀gìnì fúnra wọn, kò sí wàhálà. Nǹkan táwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sọ sí ni wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kenya ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà láìpẹ́. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo tètè sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé àwọn kan ń pariwo pé ó dàbí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kenya wọ́n fẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí ni pé àwọn kan tuntun wá jáde o. Wọ́n ní kò ń ṣe pé ó dàbí pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀, pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìnyí rèé. Pé àwọn olóṣèlú wa tá a bá tí gbé gbóná fún wọn, wọn ò ní mọ the right thing tó yẹ kán ṣe. Tá a bá tí gbé gbóná fún gbogbo wọn, wọn ò ní mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe. Ìdí nìyí tí everybody ṣe ń pariwo pé Yorùbá nation nìkan ni ọ̀nà àbáyọ. Yorùbá nation nìkan ló lè ṣe. Nǹkan tó wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ online sìn ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Eléyìí ti kọjá be careful. Yes, eléyìí ti kọjá be careful. Àwọn kan ń pariwo síta pé ẹ gbàgbé kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, ń pariwo pé fẹ́ ṣe protest. Àwọn Fúlàní ti jáde, wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń pariwo pé fẹ́ ṣe protest wèrè wo lẹ́ ń ṣe kiri. Anybody tó bá protest, ó ń protest against àwọn mùsùlùmí ni o. Nǹkan táwọn Fúlàní sọ nìyẹn. Kí ni ẹ wá túmọ̀ sí? Kí ló kọ́ wa báyìí? Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé àwọn Fúlàní, àwọn gangan, àwọn ló ń da ìlú irú. Because ẹni tó reply yẹn Fúlàní ni. Ó yí sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn. Tó tán ti lè protest. Pé wọ́n fẹ́ kí ẹ̀sìn pajúdé nìyẹn o. Pé wọ́n fẹ́ kí ẹ̀sìn mùsùlùmí pajúdé nìyẹn o. Pé wọ́n wá wàhálà látọwọ́ àwọn mùsùlùmí. Nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn, táwọn ọmọ Fúlàní ń sọ nìyẹn o. Eléyìí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, kò ṣeré mọ́ ń bẹ̀ o. Kọ́lọ́run gbà wá ni o. Hunger riot loom. Agbakoba warns calls on Tinubu's administration to combat food insecurity among Nigerians. Well, onto this, as senior advocate of Nigeria, Olisa Agbakoba has cautioned the federal government about the potential for a hunger riot due to the escalating food insecurity in the country. Speaking to journalists in his Ikoyi, Lagos office on Tuesday, Agbakoba emphasized the urgency of addressing the widespread inability of many Nigerians to afford basic food necessities amid severe poverty. Despite Nigerians' vast oil and gas resources, Agbakoba argued that these benefits are not reaching the populace but are instead being monopolized by foreign interests. He warned that the growing desperation among Nigerians could soon lead to mass protests, with people resorting to looting homes and then shops for food in broad daylight. Hunger riots can erupt at any moment in Nigeria. Agbakoba cautioned, urging President Bola Tinubu to take decisive action by restructuring his cabinet and then reducing the cost of governance. He criticized the current administration for its large cabinet size, suggesting that Nigeria only needs around 20 ministry rather than current over 40. Agbakoba also called for the elimination of certain government agencies and then an expansion of the tax net to include multinational oil companies, which he accused of tax evasion. Instead of increasing taxes, just expand the tax net and then target non-compliant international oil companies, IOCs, he advised. Niger Point reports that Nigerians are struggling more than ever to feed themselves, with food inflation hitting 40.66% in May. The cost of food has surged by 61%, rising from 25.25% in June 2023 to 40.66% in May 2024. As detailed in the latest Consumer Price Index and an inflation report by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS. The NBS report highlighted that headline inflation increased slightly to 33.95% in May from 33.69% in April, marking the highest inflation rate in 28 years since March 1996. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what is actually reaching us. We have said it times to that number. If care is not taken, what happened in Kenya is going to repeat itself in Nigeria. And some set of people thought we were joking. Look at hunger has ravaged the country. There is no security in the country. Now hunger has ravaged the country. How do you want this set of people to cope? How do you want them to cope? Is it everybody that can afford 3 square meal a day? No. The fingers are not equal. And then as it stands, I think the federal government needs to wake up on their game, because a lot of people are not happy, and we are not praying for war again in this country. Nigerians cannot do anything about it. So that's exactly what Bangi's Mayfather has said. Okay, according to Ibrahim Hassan, he said, well, those heartless and the insensitive people in government will never listen to your advice until it takes them unaware. Can you hear that? Nigerians are not joking anymore. This man seems unprepared and then appears to be confused. Can't those working with him wake him up and then help him? Yes, now they're talking about the president, that the president seems unprepared, that the people working around him should wake him up. Well, according to Adewale Jesugbemi, he said, well, why all this warning from different people and groups to a man who did not give any warning to Goodluck Jonathan before the protest is staged against him? The irony is that what he protested against them then is what he came to do, removing of a fuel subsidy, which has put the country into this unbearable hardship. Now they are of the opinion that they should wait for the president, that in the next 7 years, that by the time they allow the president, that Nigerians will not recognize the country again. So what are they trying to tell us? They are trying to tell us that it's going to be like disastrous, more dangerous, more wicked than what it has been. Baba God, now your hand with it. That is why we have made it clear. If you are still out there, you are following them to shout one Nigeria. I think I'm not sure there is anyone right now who will be talking about one Nigeria. I'm not sure there is anyone like that because the level to which the country has put everyone right now is nothing to write home about. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is. Onto this one, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.